Okay guys, welcome to second series of Citrix Certified Associate Networking training videos. In the second videos, we will discussing about basic networking, the first, and how to configure the high availability on the Citrix. Okay. So before we continue the basic networking material, I would like to show you about the exam preparation guide. You can download in training.citrix.com and download here, and you can see here the exam preparation guide for you guys who wants to take the exam. So the number of exam is approximately 68 question exam, and the primary audience for this exam is network engineers, Citrix operator, administrators, operation engineers, and the recommended knowledge and skills is basic networking, TCP/IP, HTTP protocols, web server software, and concept of DNS, DSL, and compression. For the recommended product experience, little of basic networking, Citrix ADC platforms, availability, and the last is global server load balancing. Okay, so for the section titles and weight, you can see is all the weight is, I think, is same, not so far for the percentage. Okay, you can see here the references and the objective of the exam for today. For the basic networking, we will try to find the material on the Citrix documentary. Okay, you can go to these links, docs.citrix.com. This is the official product documentation for Citrix. Okay, so for the basic networking that we will discussing is the common network topologies that can you deploy on the Netscaler appliance, such as VPX or MPX. So the first is 2-arm multiple subnet, 2-arm topology, and then 1-arm topologies. So what is the difference between 2-arm and 1-arm? So basically, arm here is reference to the VLAN. So for example, in here the Netscaler, this is link that going to the public subnet, and this link going to the private subnet. So this is topology have two different VLAN, and you must to know this is not the links. So if there are 3 links and the links is on the same subnet, so the topology is include in 1-arm single topology, 1-arm topologies, because this topology is consists of single subnet. So arm in this topology is reference to the VLAN. So here you can see this is one public subnet. So this is one subnet, So about the topology, you can see here we use the two ARM topologies because I'm using the different VLANs. Here this VLAN is sorry, I didn't yet set up the IPs. Okay, sorry, we set up this IP address. So for the snip or the IP address that's flash to the backend server, I set up it with this 13 for the router here, and behind it we can see the backend servers. And for the client here, we set up the IP address this is for point to point between the routers and the Netscaler, and this is the IP address for the client. Okay, I would like to explain to you all the differences between one ARM and two ARM. So in this topology we can say this is the two ARM this is the one ARM topology if the subnet between VPX and internet and VPX and server is one subnet, I mean. Okay, this is the one ARM. So if you want to deploy the two ARM, you can set the different subnet for this. For example, this IP is 10.10.10.10.0/24. And you guys make sure the ARM is not the links. So basically that is the VLAN. So if the link VPX that going to the server is taking the VLAN more than one, for example this link is tagging with VLAN 1 and VLAN 2, and we can say that the topology of the Netscaler deployment is two ARM. Okay, that is for the basic networking for the Netscaler. Okay, I think that that's all for the basic networking. We can continue the basic networking material in the next video. And next we will discuss about the file availability. You can try to search on this material. Okay, this is the material of the high availability in the Netscaler. You can visit these links docs.citrix.com. Okay, we will use the Genesis topology as the previous videos. Use the PPX12.1 and PPX12-2, and we set up the connection between the Netscaler, and because I'm using the Linux operating system, we can set up the tab 0 interface to connecting directly to the PPX12.1 and PPX12-2, and we can open the NCIP here .1 and .2 directly on the browser. Yeah, and so for the configuration of high availability, first for this video I will make the Netscaler PPX that have IP address 1.1 as the primary. So edit the availability status to stay primary and maintain when primary button held. Okay, then we add the remote node IP address for the peer here, Netscaler PPX12.2, and enter the credential. Then the HA status for this PPX 1.1 is going to be primary, and the peers side Netscaler PPX 1.2 sorry, we will add the IP address of the primary PPX. Create. Oh, sorry. We want to edit this to enable. Okay, going to reload it. Okay, so for the summary, the configuration of high availability is just to configure the not stay primary on the primary PPX, and add the peer of the Netscaler PPX, I mean the secondary PPX here, and automatically the secondary PPX is auto configure the primary PPX, I mean. And here we go, the high availability is already set up with a simple topology like this. Okay, so for the basic networking and high availability is enough for today, and for tomorrow we will discuss the Citrix ADC platforms, and we will try to configure the load balancing, and after that we're going to jump to global stripe load balancing, and then we will playing about the content switching, rewrite responder, and URL transform. Okay guys, thank you for your attention for this video. Hope you enjoy, and see you